All right, bros, I have a YouTube inspired video. I've been inspired by YouTube, watching YouTube and shit, right? So, new to public, man, I don't really trade and do this shit in public, but I'm gonna tell you what the deal is. So, I made a YouTube chart, bro. I'm not bullshitting. Look, we got the red and the whites going with the little YouTube colors and shit like that. But we have beginners, right? It's a beginner chart. MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands. And even if it's not Bollinger Bands and they're doing MAs, boom. You get rid of Bollinger Bands, boom. It doesn't matter, but we'll stick with Bollinger Bands just to make it easier and neat for people starting, thinking shit's like easy and shit like that. They're just gonna listen to a video. So they're gonna sit here and listen to a video and they're gonna sit in here and be like, oh, okay, I see the same thing. This is what I see, okay? So, YouTube channels. This is a promoter. This is a promoter indicator right here. So it's a little red for little piggies and shit. Promoters, they come and go in a flow. And I see it. This is how far gone they are. Now we have the first people that are a little neutral and shit. And then we have the little baby chicks right here. They're really far behind. They're just like following, right? There's all the followers. This is how much a promoter and when they start promoting a fucking position or a ticker. This is Neo right here. I won't go into detail from the Neo takedown to AMZ to GME to Mara to everything from Reddit to Mumu to StockTwits to Webull. Hey man, from brokers and Robinhood, I personally been like banned everywhere. My shit's been muted. For all the little bros, man, they're like, hey, I made a shitload of money with this dude. What happened and shit like that? Guess what? All those promoting, knowing motherfuckers that I told you that were posting on comments that I was roasting to, fucking clowning. Like, a lot of people don't know what's going on, man. There's stock wars sometimes from China, talking shit to AMC and GME, or even a CEO doing something we don't like. Like, we'll fuck shit up. And the same way we can squeeze, right? A pump, we can squeeze a dump. I won't go into details too much of that, but I'll give you a little example right now. So this is what I'm looking at. So this is the promoters looking at, right? They're starting off. They think they grew their influence by just saying what the fuck we're saying and following us, and then turning on motherfuckers and trying to get us banned with their influence and getting brokers involved and shit like that. Fuck them. But this is the promoter, right? When they come and go, their money and shit. What the fuck they're looking at. And we'll say this is their subscriber count. This is how many subscribers, how many are subscribed to the channel or something like that. And this is how many views or whatever. And this is how many likes the videos are getting. I'm looking at everything, right? So I'm looking at all this shit and I'm like, all right, this is pretty maxed out to where the fuck they're at with their whole just people that are alive that even have money. So that's what I'm saying. Even on TradingView, people selling algorithms or something. So even if that breaks and there's a little arrow and shit like that, look, I own bottom, right? So I can sit here and I'll go straight and I'm looking at all these promoters, right? With all their pages, I'm looking at their interests the same way they're short interests. I'm looking at their dump interests. All the shares they're getting or whatever are not long. They're not investing. They're just trying to get the price up to a certain amount, right? So even when we're looking at ass sizes and shit, see, that's how many motherfuckers like me are doing what the fuck I'm talking about doing. So I'll sit here and I'll sell these calls and I'm rolling these calls into puts, right? I'll get on the phone, just on a little WhatsApp group chat. Just let a few people know, and that word is gonna spread. Because everything we've done, from even pumping, even bears, respect. Bears are a little bit smarter, man, I'll be honest. Bears are a little bit more fundamental, they're smart. So you can reason with a bear. And you sound crazy and you're a fucking bull and shit like that. And they're like, he's fucking crazy. But guess what? They know I can heist. They know what the fuck I can do. And it's just known. So even if a bear will sit there and try to get rid of us and all that, I mean, pretty much anybody. On the up, because we'll sit there and make it more up, and on the down, because we're going to sit there and make it more down. And we know why. We're saying why. So we're exposing everything. And pretty much taking the money from the burn on the burn rate, selling it, rolling into puts, getting onto another account, and still even selling more, and then putting, bids and or ask. We're stacking book orders. We're setting off alerts, and even on some of the takedowns or the takes up, I got a bunch of charts. So I'm like, bah, 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 bah. with all free money. So even the puts free money, whatever. So anybody that's like listening to these promoters and shit on YouTube and they're buying, I'm just pretty much taking their money and repurposing it. They're giving it to me. That's it. There's no fucking way. Like, you know, I own the shit down here. So they're just giving me the money. I'm just repurposing it to just make money on actually when they fucking dump. The same way that, you know, you can do it like if somebody pumps, it's a little bit more effort, it's a little bit different. And there's ways to do it by like zooming in and a bunch of shit, man, that I've done. So any of that weird shit that anyone saw on Neo's takedown or AMC pumps or GME pumps when they went down, hey, that was me. Same thing, sending it or whatever. No, I can't get full credit. That's bros. That's bros. You know? So motherfuckers can support it, have a good idea, shit like that. And there's a whole marketing campaign strategy. But the actual traders are bros, man, of every fucking thing. You know? So it could just take a little WhatsApp group and crap like that. And I mean, I don't speak Chinese, but look, besides motherfuckers are saved trying to make a quick little swing and shit like that. Motherfuckers on YouTube with their life savings and half of their money. And it doesn't matter. Some people have millions, some people have billions. It doesn't matter. They damn sure are never going to earn as much as we do per week, per month, or whatever. And we take their money. So if they're making any money, that's cool, right? This other dude, this white dude, like red hair or something. I'm like, he makes money, right? He probably makes like 60% of what he can make. That 40% he's not making, I make. You know what I mean? That 40% is that extra percent that I'll make, because there's levels, like salaries. You know, salaries up, salaries down. And then there's people that just aren't gonna make it on the overall thing. They're just losing to try to learn, and they're learning the wrong shit. And these influencers are making money on ads or an app or a scanner or some shit like that. That's their interest. Their interest is selling a product or a bank product. You know, loans are going up. They want to sell a car. They want to sell a house. So many shit, man. Because I'll tell you how far it goes. We'll sit here and get in the whole bond market. You know, we're in the bond market. We're sitting here fucking with the interest rates on these houses. I told you I invest in real estate, right? So if I invest in real estate, right, I'm going around with all my real estate investors and I'm telling them, hey, this is what we can do with this money. We do this with this money, it's gonna go down like this. We do this with this, it's gonna go down like that. Same thing on businesses. So there's labor markets and shit like that. Every fucking thing with everything having to do with money. I pretty much can do anything with any market. Someone has a job. Guess what, man? What you get paid for that job or likelihood of you getting fired, there's a way and strategy to just make that happen. If anybody wants a house, houses are too expensive, you don't want to sell your house, rent's too high or something, want it to lower, there's ways and stuff to do that to lower the value of houses, right? And like people pick up on it. So if shit's fucked up, right? So if the Fed or the bank or the government, like right now shit's fucked up, man. Like I wouldn't do certain shit because I try to be cool with little bros and stuff like that. I look at data. I'm like, nah, man, it's kind of fucked up. And promoters kind of fucked everybody. So right now I got a lot of beef with promoters, man. You know, so, hey, apologies if you even seem like a promoter or just say a certain shit with too much conviction or whatever because you got too much interest in something. And I'll sit here and cuss a motherfucker out. Hey, apologies ahead of time, man. You might be kind of cool. You know, you might just be kind of cool in a difficult situation. So you see the worst in people when it comes down like that. Money makes them more who they are, and that's why I won't share certain shit in public. But I do want to leave it with a few people, so next time promoters fuck the shit up and we build a ship and they wreck it, I want people to just be profitable when we're running some shit, or be careful if we're, you know, dumping some shit, and just let it be known for every trader, for in the trader community. Because the money that we should be making is people that work. It's like us versus the funds, even management funds. They're managing other people's money, man. They're bullshitting, so they're fucking everybody, you know? To like get someone's 401k and crap like that, they're bullshitting you. So someone's 401k won't go down that much. They're fucking everybody else. They're fucking actual traders that are managing their own shit. Just letting that be known. So that's what I'm looking at. So the same thing, there's no way anybody buying Neo is not paying me to sell Neo, and I'm just waiting on my money and that data come. But that's how that is, man. I'm gonna make another one for I guess TQQQ. I said yesterday for bro. Bro, he's pretty cool. He's alright, man. He just seems alright. I mean, skill level. I mean, if he's cool, man, I'll show him a few shit. But I mean, he knows enough. He knows enough, and he's not sitting here trying to be like, "Hey, this is exactly what it is," and da da da. So everything with a grain of salt. Look up everybody, what anybody's gonna say. Double check everything. Don't believe shit you see online or shit anyone says ever. An app, especially a motherfucker in a suit that his language skills sounds like he took an English class and he majored in communication. Don't fucking sit there and take their words with so much of a grain of salt. And anybody that's like that, that's kind of cool about it. Like there's this other dude. What's the kind of Asian dude? He's cool, man. So yeah, hey, hey man, I'm not fucking racist. Like we got plenty of bros from all over the world. So when it's like a country or some shit like that, you know, it doesn't have to do with like the race, man. Like I live in the USA, so we're American, man. We got people from Iran. They're burning flags in Iran, but I'll go eat Iranian food, man. Like they're cool as shit. So people are fucking cool, man. So don't ever get that twisted when there's like, oh, Russia, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it has to kind of do with like Russia, the country, man, or people that are there. They're like, fuck yeah, my country's awesome, fuck America type shit. That's really what it comes down to. It doesn't come down with the people. We're fucking US, bro. So it's like the whole world population is like free to be here. A little bit more difficult for others, man, but we got everybody here. So don't ever get don't get a little too excited on it's China, bro. Not Chinese, the Chinese. It's China, the country, man. The same way that we're Americans and we'll be like, fuck Biden, fuck Trump, da, da, da. You know, that's how we all get along, man. We're all bros and all this shit. We all fucking get along. So a lot of that shit, that's another thing I don't like, man. I mean, it's dumb, man. I think everybody should be able to take a joke. You know, prejudice exists and shit like that, and you know, it happens, man. But I mean, I got no beef. I don't even got beef with other countries, man. Honestly, just unless it's like, hey, we might need to go blow this country up, man. So when it's like that, hey, it is what it is, man. I'll either agree with it or not. I mean, I'm not in agreement with blowing every country up. I mean, U.S., our own country and shit like that. We got a lot of dumb motherfuckers here, local fucking idiots. That it's the weakest link. I'd love to have a foreign exchange program and get all the dumb motherfuckers we have here in the U.S. and get them the fuck out and get all the smart motherfuckers from all over the world, every fucking country, even country U.S. is beefing with. And we could change the flag, we change the name, I don't give a fuck. But just a smart ass bro country is what the fuck I would like. And we can do that online, man. We can do that in the trading community. I don't speak all these other languages. But as I would like to do when it comes to money, because at the end of the day, it's us traders versus the whole system, like every fucking country, bro. I'm telling you that right now because of what Fed's doing and shit like that. A lot of people won't get it, man, but whoever does, I mean, these are the facts. This is the proof. I've been posting videos and documenting everything I've been doing, not exactly how I do it because I don't want it to get into the wrong hands. And I'm not bullshitting. Certain people that are smart can figure it out, I think. When I'm showing a lot of this stuff, and you can just zoom in on some of these videos and see what the fuck I'm looking at and just kind of figure this shit out. Bears will know, these older motherfuckers, they'll know management funds. So when I'm saying what the hell I'm gonna do, I'll start sending that shit out. It trickles out. So you'll see that shit on everywhere else online in these platforms because they know they don't want to lose credibility because they know what the hell we're doing is inevitable. It's impossible. It's impossible to actually lose money in the stock market, and that's something a lot of people won't ever believe, won't ever know. And if that information got out publicly, I'm not even sure. I mean, it'd be a collapse in whatever language it gets out in. But for now, just sitting here trading money, getting paid, everything's free. It's like that. But good luck trading. Good luck trading. Just following the money, man. That's all it fucking is. Just follow the money. That's all I can say. Just follow the money and don't believe shit you see in words or anything like that. There's reasons and interests for everything. Believe that. People would think we're dirty motherfuckers and manipulating shit. Nah. Society in general, countries and everybody in the general human population is what's being manipulated. Let it be known, man. Let it be known. But I'll post a TQQQ video in a little bit, man. All right, good luck. Later.